Yeah, Cloud. I've seen him play Cloud so many times. So we've got the cannon battle. We've got Cloud. We've got Sephiroth. From what I've seen and from what I know about these two, I would say Moeru is probably the favorite. So as far as cannon battle goes, we got a good chance at seeing the good guy prevail here, as Cloud immediately hits a cross slash and deals 23%. So yeah, wow, Smooch is doing it very good at just juggling Moeru all day here, and actually jumps out to a big lead after eating that first cross slash. But yeah, how do you deal with the limit break though? Oh, doesn't quite jump over it. Gets caught with the projectile. Gets a grab though. He has stage control. Smooch not able to do anything with it though. Moeru takes center stage. Able to punish the errant up B there, but not quite quick enough on the trigger there to punish the landing. Throws out a big down smash there, trying to go for a shield break. Ooh. And yeah, we saw that a lot in his previous matches. Smooch going for the counters, Moeru doing a good job of just going around it, right? Because even if you don't hit the counter, the hitbox is still going to come out, so you can't attack it head on even afterwards. You have to you have to find your way around it. Moeru did a good job there, and eventually it leads to the stock. Let's see. Wow, the increased mobility with the limit break version of that up B. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Not able to convert anything off of that grab, but yeah, Moeru doing a good job of getting a lot of mileage out of this stock. You're seeing Smooch just a little bit frustrated, right? Because it was so close on that first stock, but now you're having trouble killing. There you go. Trying to get that, but you're having trouble killing, and you thought that the game was going to be kind of even going into the second stock, and then suddenly you're sitting at 75%, right? So it may be a little bit frustrated there, but yeah, I'd like to see him use that projectile a little more. I don't know what you call it, the spinning fireballs. Just because it lasts for so long. If you have experience against Sephiroth, you can get the timing down, like you know how many times they circle around you before they hit. But even if you do know that, it's frustrating to know that you're going to get hit eventually, you're going to have to stop it eventually, and you're still dealing with Sephiroth. But at this point, it doesn't look like Moeru was that bothered by it. Gets the down air at the ledge there to take off that stock, and then also lands his limit break projectile. Almost up a full stock on Smooch at this point. Smooch doing a good job of trying to battle back here. Let's see. Moeru goes for that down air again. Smooch does have his comeback mechanic active though. He's got the one wing. Let's see. Oh, he lands the down tilt at ledge and kills Moeru for it. Okay. This one is not over yet. You're actually doing better than you were the first stock, right? Well, you were. Before the second stock started, you were down 75%. Here, you're already down 68, but then you got caught. Now you're over 100. Not the end of the world yet still, though. You still have your comeback mechanic, and now you're working with a little bit of rage. So, going for the home run swing there. Even with this little bit of rage, I don't think that would have killed yet, but I can appreciate Smooch just going for it. Let's see. Does make it back to ledge. It's kind of dangerous. Where is that limit break usage going to come? What's Moeru thinking? He's thinking up B. Punishes Smooch there. So yeah, Smooch went down early, but did kind of claw his way back. Gave Moeru a run for his money there at the end. But yeah, it comes down. Yeah, if you're Sephiroth, you lean into your strengths, and your strength is your incredible range. Cloud also has some pretty decent range with his Buster Sword, but it's still not quite as far-reaching as yours. So yeah, just make sure you throw out those aerials right before you land, and make sure that Cloud is at the maximum extent, the furthest possible part of your hitbox. So heading into Game 2, we are going to stay at PS2. A mainstay here in the MVA Smash community. So again, just like last game, Smooch actually jumping out to an early lead, doing a good job of controlling the pace early on. Let's see if he can build off of that. Let's see now, both guys kind of dancing around each other before Moeru finally lands his up B to get his first hit of Game 2. That time able to punish the landing. Oh, he had it there. That was the trap, right? So you got Moeru trying to air dodge his way around the explosion of your projectile, and then you're supposed to catch the landing on the other side, which just wasn't able to do it that time. but is still winning. Oh, wow. Gets his down tilt beat out. Got his down tilt beat out by Cloud's up B, and then he tried to charge that shield breaking move there and got punished for it. But he still does have a lead. He's got Cloud pretty much at kill percent. Goes for the shield break again there. Doesn't quite land it, but now does have the one wing. And yeah, it's... Oh, he could have survived that bad DI. You can see Smooch's reaction. He knows that he shouldn't have died there. But yeah, so Cloud's limit break cross slash going to kill from beyond center stage. Actually, they're on the right side of the stage, and he got killed off the left side. But yeah, let's see if Smooch can kind of pull himself together now, claw his way back. Let's see here. Cloud working with almost full rage, doesn't matter. Smooch able to close the stock off at the ledge. But here, and yeah, I was going to say, Smooch was going to be working with some raids, didn't really matter. Moeru just had he had to beat on him. He had to drop on him. There just wasn't many places for Smooch to go there. Let's see, shields the projectile. Gets out of the way so that he doesn't get shield broke there. I don't even a charge at smash attack I don't think would have killed. Wouldn't have killed Smooch at that point if his shield got broken. It didn't matter. Dies early anyway from the forward air, the spiking forward air hitbox of Cloud. Yeah, so game one was a little bit closer than game two. We're seeing Moeru kind of pull away and impose his will now with a quick taking of the third stock there. But yeah, like I said, nothing has really changed if you're Smooch, right? You just got to lean into your range. And maybe a change of scenery would help you. Or, you know, maybe you think it has nothing to do with the stage. Yeah, I'm just going to keep running into PS2, and it's going to happen eventually. It's not the stage that's beating me. It's the opponent. I'm going to prove that I can beat him here. This is me personally. If I get beat at the same stage twice, even if I love this stage, like even if like FD is my favorite stage, but if I lose 2 games at FD, I'm changing just for the sake of changing it. But yeah, so we saw in the first 2 games, Smooch, even though he lost, he took the early lead. Not the case here. Moeru kind of taking control from the beginning. But yeah, let's see if Smooch can kind of slow things down. You can see the reactions coming out of the player cam now. Just getting a little frustrated. Both players just kind of barely missing each other with their aerials there. Smooch thought he had a string going there. Let's see what Moeru going to use with this limit break. He's going to hit him with the cross slash, and that is going to kill. And it's all come together for Moeru, and it's all kind of falling apart for Smooch here. Got very aggressive with that attack, and yeah, he's getting punished. It's one of those things where you get down, you're frustrated, you just really want to hit your opponent with something big, and if your opponent keeps a level head, they're going to put 50 on you, just like Moeru did there. That shield is barely surviving that onslaught. And then, Moeru just knows how to deal with that counter, which is to not deal with it, right? You either jump over it or you just stand in front of it with the shield. I think... Oh, I was going to say, I think Smooch was hoping to actually bounce Moeru off the stage there, but Moeru's a little bit above, so he went across the screen. But like I said, that projectile, even if you know the timing on it, sometimes it just doesn't matter, right? You could be prepared for it, you still get caught with it anyway, and that's exactly what happened as Moeru got caught way off the right side of the stage there. That's how Smooch is going to have taken his first stock, and oh, I thought he had him there with the side B. Doesn't quite connect. But yeah, working with a little bit of rage. If you can survive, if you can survive this limit break, you have the chance at the comeback. But like I'm pretty sure Moeru is shooting like 85% with these limit breaks, right? Like every time he uses it, he's getting the kill off of it. The only time he hasn't been able to is when he's like kind of throwing out the projectile version at the very end of his life. But other than that, like he's hitting it with up B, he's hitting it with the cross slash. I guess the only thing that's left is to try the finishing touch version of it, right? Doesn't get it there. Smooch working on his winner side stock and gets caught with the aerial and is going to die. That is a clean 3-0 for Moeru, who is going to meet ZB in the winners finals. So yeah, clean sweep in semis.